doing all that jock strap stuff. Pablo Torre, the only one out here doing real journalism. All these other dudes just faking, man. Pump faking. All they want to do is say, this shit was LeBron James. The niggas had videos. It'd have been a billion videos on YouTube. Think about this. But since it's not him, they want to blame it on him and somehow keep him in. Like I said before, man, that's why I say y'all channels cannot keep surviving like this. It won't happen. Your channels cannot keep surviving like this. Y'all niggas don't want to listen to people. Pastor, what's good, man? Salute, brother. Much love to my brother in the building. Y'all people can't survive like this, man. And a pastor was here. He's a witness. All this time, I've been telling these dudes. And they out here doing all that jock strap sniffing they've been doing, man. And like I said, now when they come to talk about Kwahi, these niggas' microphones don't work. Every single day. Y'all ain't going to be able to talk about LeBron James every single day for the rest of y'all. He going to retire soon. And you got to talk about other stuff. Big problem here. You know, and it's funny how a lot of the YouTube media have shut this story out. They have turned the blind eye to this story, you know.
Yo, what's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo? And we back talking sports. Man. Ticket is right. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all boys? What's up with y'all boys? Y'all like to talk about everybody else. But y'all don't want to talk about Kawhi? Y'all don't want to talk about Kawhi? What's up with that? Like I told y'all before, bro. This is not a LeBron hate channel. So we not making LeBron videos 24/7 every day. And I'm glad Ticket TV with his huge platform is calling this out. Because I haven't seen anybody. I've heard Dreamers Pro talk about it one time. And he acted like he didn't care. I ain't seen Uncut Hoops talk about it. I ain't seen Uncommon Sense talk about it. I ain't seen Pick a Side talk about it. I ain't seen nobody talk about this other than Ticket, bro. I don't know if I think no, 2 Raw has talked about it too. Shout out 2 Raw. But come on, man.
It's kind of funny to me how they have special preferential treatment towards Kawhi, and it's all about cooking LeBron James, right? It's not that you can just be an equal opportunity employer. No. It's just we have to just cook LeBron James all the time and just blame him for every single thing. And I just think that that's just bullshit. I think that when you don't have, that type of journalism where, hey man, look, ain't nobody safe. They out here on cap. I just, like I said, I can't take you serious as a basketball journalist because the cap is showing, and
It is. And that's sad. I can't take you serious. I can't take these channels serious. Like, my brother Dreamers Pro. I love your channel, bro. I love your channel. Uncut Hoops. Love your channel. Why y'all not talking about this? It can't just be all about LeBron James, as Tiki said, bro. I'm with Tiki. I don't want to talk about LeBron James every day. So I find other stuff. To talk about. It's easy for me. Let's talk about the teams in the NBA. Let's talk about this, because this is huge. What's going on? And also, I just pulled up some more stuff from yesterday. It says Kawhi Leonard's Clippers
New
case.
crafted flats from Pizza Hut are just $5 each till 5
I'm sorry,
p.m.
y'all.
Choose from 5 handcrafted recipes.
It says Kawhi Leonard's Clippers case takes new turn involving co-owner Stephen Wong. It says there's a new wrinkle in the Kawhi Leonard's no-show case. New reporting from Sports Investigate reporter Pablo Torre, who broke the original story, uncovered that a December 2022 payment to Leonard that had been running late was just made just 9 days after a company led by Clippers minority owner Dennis Wong invested in April in aspirations. The NBA is investigating whether the Clippers circumvented the salary cap by facilitating a $28 million no-show endorsement deal to Leonard through a now bankrupt sustainability company called Aspirations. According to bank statements Torre obtained and published during a Thursday, September 11th podcast, a $1.7 million payment from Aspiration was made Thursday, December 15, 2022 to to Aspire LLC, a company registered to Leonard. That payment, per the report, came out as Aspiration was facing financial difficulties and having issues meeting payroll obligations. In fact, a former high-ranking executive in Aspiration's financial department told Torre that the company laid off 20% of its workforce the very same day that the 1.75 million payment was wired. The complication for the Clippers, however, is that the wire to Leonard's LLC came just 9 days after receiving an investment by the company led by Wong, the Clippers' minority owner. On Tuesday, December 6th, 2022, a company called DEA 88 Investments LP wired 1.99 million to Aspirations. The registered agent of the company Torre uncovered is Wong, the Clippers' vice chairman and sole minority owner. Torre also reported that Wong was one of Clippers owners Steve Ballmar's roommates at Harvard. The Clippers issued a new statement to Torre once he raised the new reporting, with them deferring to the NBA investigation into the matter. Quote, oh, y'all can hear it right here.
According to my 7 sources, as well as Aspiration's internal cash forecast for sponsorship payments, which is a spreadsheet I obtained that you, David, now get to review in your mystery folder there. So, the smoking gun question we're all contemplating. It's the thing that I think I have uncovered. One of the company's absolute top priorities, despite the total financial show enveloping this company, was simple. Pay KL2 Aspire LLC. David, what is it marked there?
It is marked critical. So in all fairness to Uncle Dennis, he's not the only one who's calling trying to get paid. There's a huge freeze because there's no money to be spent. But, lo and behold, Uncle Dennis gets paid.
According to this Green Bank's Silicon Valley bank statements, which I have acquired and confirmed, and have in the folder in front of you, please tell us when exactly Aspiration finally does wire their months-late second payment to Kawhi Leonard.
December 15th of 2022, 1.75 million.
So this payment was made December 15th, 2022. Mm-hmm. When was the 20% of the staff laid off?
The same day.
Wow. This is bad. This is bad. So the same day you wired money to Kawhi Leonard, the same day you laid off all of your people. That sounds like circumvention, if I've ever heard it. That sounds like a fraudulent company, if I ever heard it. That's just being used to launder money so that so you can get around the salary cap or stay under the salary cap. Steve Ballmer and Kawhi Leonard are in deep shit. They are in deep trouble. I don't know why y'all want to talk about this. It's more to talk about than LeBron James. Bro, that junk is I'm feeling like Ticket, bro. I don't even watch a lot of you dudes no more because y'all talk about LeBron James all the time, bro. All the time. It's more to basketball than LeBron James. And I'm letting y'all know this right now. I will not be making any more LeBron James content. No more. I won't be talking about nothing that got to do with him, bro. For the next 6 months, for the next 90 days, I will not be making us. Do not talk to me about, oh, he said this, he said that. I'm not talking about LeBron James. I'm taking a break because that makes no sense, bro. This is very, very, very serious things, bro. And I don't see nobody talking about this other than Ticket and Too Raw.
Sources, as well as aspirations, internal cash forecast for sponsorship payments, which is a spreadsheet.
88 investments in the amount of $1,999,999.59.
I said to myself, should probably look up the registered agent on file for DEA 88 Investments LP, and it turned out to be a man named Dennis.
Dennis Robertson?
Not Uncle Dennis. Dennis J. Wong, our different Dennis, is the vice chairman of Los Angeles Clippers.
Wow.
He is the one and only limited partner, in fact, of the team. This has not been reported previously because the ownership group is Steve Ballmer owning 99%.
Right.
And Dennis J. Wong owning 1%. And that's it. But I did want to know what my second source knew at the time about the different Dennis in question. How surprising is it that a new investor would put money in December 2022 who had not already clearly been deeply invested into the company?
So it is beyond shocking. And I will tell you, I knew that the board, I knew that they had put money in December to make payroll and make rent and all that material. It is not a rational investment that someone would make. So it is very shocking to me that $2 million was made as an investment by Dennis Wong, who in my text is identified as the Clippers, Steve Ballmer's partner, and a week before $1.75 million was paid to Kwahi.
I am saying that is exactly what happened. And I am also saying that you should probably know that Dennis J. Wong was also Steve Ballmer's college roommate at Harvard in 1975.
Wow.
We reached out to Dennis Wong via email, by a phone number linked to him in a records database. Also to the Clippers with interview requests, detailed list of questions.
So that was Pablo Torre basically exposing Steve Ballmer and Kawhi Leonard. So Dennis Wong, as you can hear, who is Steve Ballmer's college roommate, who was a vice president of the Clippers, also invested $1.99, invested $2 million in the aspirations in a late payment that was paid to Kawhi Leonard, and then they laid off everybody. Come on, bro. So Steve Ballmer, he invested and it went bankrupt, and oh no, we ain't had nothing to do with it. Your vice president invests $2 million, and and it was a late pay after the $1.75 million. So altogether, that was like, what, $3 million by your vice president. Only to lay off your company the same day? No, after he got paid, there was no reason for that. The company could go bankrupt because Kawhi Leonard has already had his money. Man. Listen. This is about to get serious. Look at it. In fact, a former high-ranking executive in Aspiration's financial department told Torre that the company laid off 20% of its workforce the very same day that the $1.75 million payment was wired. And this came just 9 days after receiving an investment from a company led by Wong, the Clippers' minority owner. Come on, bro. And another company called DEA 88 Investments, they wired $2 million to Aspirations, which is the company, which is the company by Wong. Listen, this is getting very, very, very scary, bro. And this ain't nothing that this is gonna be a long, drawn out investigation. If the Clippers are found to have circumvented the salary cap, penalties could be massive and could include fines up to $7.5 million, forfeiture of draft picks, voiding of paid players' contracts, and suspensions. Yeah, so y'all boys need to start talking about this. I'm not finna keep just talking about LeBron James and all that. Like, it's more to life than that, bro. It's more to the basketball world than that. So y'all like, share, subscribe. Shout out to the boy Ticket, man. He doing this thing. He's totally right, bro. These niggas out here ain't talking about nothing else but LeBron James. And it makes you seem obsessed with LeBron James, for real. For real. You can't talk about LeBron James 24/7 and then not talk about this dude who trying to cheat. These niggas who trying to cheat and get up under the cap. That's why they was able to sign all those people. Come on, bro. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'm out. Peace.